Today, we're checking out the Mangmi Air X, a handheld that's been getting a surprising amount of attention online. It's got a Snapdragon 662, enough power to play a lot of games I care about, which is convenient because I basically decided this thing is becoming my dedicated Final Fantasy machine.
You bought an entire handheld to play one franchise.
Several franchises.
Name them.
Final Fantasy,
That's one franchise.
Final Fantasy VII,
Still Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy Tactics,
Same franchise.
Dissidia.
You're not helping yourself.
Let's see what we get inside. We've got the handheld itself, the USB-C cable, documentation, and a screen protector. Not exactly overflowing with extras.
Look, a USB cable, the most reviewed accessory in human history. For around 100 or more, I was hoping for a free chocobo.
Inflation.
At least a Moogle.
Right away, I can say the design reminds me of a cross between a Retroid Pocket and something Nintendo would have made if they secretly wanted us to emulate everything. This device feels pretty nice, very lightweight. The shoulder buttons are similar, if not very close to Anbernic's RG556 model. Ergonomics seem comfortable enough for longer RPG sessions, which is important because if I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII, that game alone lasts longer than some marriages.
And the summon animations last longer than some careers.
D-pad is unique. Nothing immediately feels terrible, which honestly is half the battle in the handheld world.
The other half is figuring out which button opens RetroArch and which button accidentally deletes your SD card.
Let's do a quick comparison, shall we? Compared to the length of the PAM and the RG556, you see where it lands. The Air X lands somewhere in the middle, not too small, not too large. Screen size feels great for PSP and Android titles.
Translation, you bought another handheld. And now you're trying to justify it.
Correct. Moment of truth, let's load it up. It's a long wait. The Snapdragon 662 isn't exactly new, but it still has enough horsepower for a lot of retro gaming.
So basically, it's not setting any speed records.
No,
It's the Toyota Camry of chipsets.
and somehow, that's not an insult. Software-wise, we're looking at Android, which means you got options. You can use Daijusho, ESDE, Beacon, Stock Launcher, whatever fits your style. And since this is becoming my Final Fantasy handheld, I'm loading up everything. PS1, PSP, GBA, NDS, PS2, maybe some Wii, maybe.
He says maybe like he isn't already downloading it.
Performance varies depending on settings. Some games need tweaking, but honestly, better than I expected.
The true Final Fantasy experience. Spending hours tweaking settings before actually playing.
So can the Mangmi Air X become my dedicated Final Fantasy handheld? Sure, the screen is great, controls are solid, Android gives you enough flexibility, and that Snapdragon 662 has more life left in it than I expected. Would I call it perfect? No. Would I recommend it? Depends on the price. If you're looking for a comfortable Android handheld, I understand why people are talking about this thing.
So what's next?
Playing Final Fantasy.
Which one?
Yes.